Bayern beat Dortmund in their first matchup of the season. And it was a very good game. I think coming into this game, everybody thought Bayern was going to thrash Dortmund. There's been many times where they have. It hasn't even been competitive. And whenever you watch those games, it just puts you off to the Bundesliga. People coming into the Bundesliga already think it's a farmers league. You know, the competition isn't that good. Bayern just runs the road with it every season. So the Klassiker is a very important game, not only for both teams, but for the league in general. It is the main game in the league, the most important game, the most watched game, and the most watched game from spectators who don't watch the league. And it definitely lived up to the occasion. Bayern currently have two of the best attackers in the world. I think top 5 attackers in the world in Harry Kane and Michael Olise. And they put on a show today. Let's just take a moment and appreciate Harry Kane. What a player. Put him in CDM, put him in center back, put him cam, put him on the wing, put him up top, put him in goal. Put him in goal. Let's see what he can do there. Well, actually, he can play goalie. I forgot about that. A player. What he is. Look, I'm a United fan. Wayne Rooney is my GOAT. And Harry Kane is probably the closest thing to Wayne Rooney. And I honestly do think he has a chance of surpassing his legacy as England's best ever player. The way he is performing right now, he is performing like a man on fire. He might be the best player in the world right now. Yes, Mbappe and Haaland are scoring stupid amount of goals, but so is he. And this performance right now encapsulates Harry Kane as a whole. He is the whole package. Some of the balls he was pinging across the field, the way he was getting stuck in challenges, he was damn near playing CDM, cam, and second striker all in one. This Harry Kane performance needs to be studied. I forgot which company, which league does it that gives out, there's only been a handful of perfect 10 out of 10 ratings in all time. And it's like Messi's had like 2 or 3. I forget the rest, but I know Messi's had like 2. Shout out my GOAT. This performance by Harry Kane, I don't know if it's a 10, but it's the closest thing to a 10 without being a 10. He did everything in this game for Bayern. Bayern don't win this game if it's not for Harry Kane. And even though he was doing defensive duties, he was getting others involved, he was playing the right balls, he was making smart decisions, he still got his goal. He was doing everything on the pitch and he still got a goal. Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane. Both teams had chances in the first half. Bayern had more of the ball, obviously. They're going to be at home. And Kimmich swings in a corner. No one stops Harry Kane at the first post. It's an easy header over Kobel. I think Rossi could have done better. I think he could have tried to contest more. But when Harry Kane's in the air, it's very hard to stop him. It was an easy finish, 1-0, just like that. Then you hear Bayern's goal, song, chant, whatever goes off. It's so funny. I didn't know that was a thing until just the beginning of the season, but it's so hilarious that it is. It's just almost like mocking the other team. Like, yeah, we just scored a goal on you. Now you're going to hear this goofy song. Going into the second half, I thought Bayern was going to step on the gas and it was going to be a bloodbath in the second half. I thought Olise might pick up a goal in there. Maybe Kimmich. Harry Kane was going to get a second. But Dortmund fought back and they were very good. They created chances. It was a very chippy affair, especially in the second half. And that's how you know it's a rivalry. Ryson, he was getting chippy. Lamer, he was getting chippy. Olise was showing some emotion. It was very rare to see from him. I think this has to be brought up. Olise gets a goal. And there's 2 things that need to be brought up. Bayern keep attacking. They eventually are able to double their lead. And Olise is able to get a goal. But the way Olise celebrated that goal is hilarious. He scored amazing goals. I remember what a banger of free kick he scored against United when he was at Crystal Palace. So many great finishes that he's had at Bayern. And I guess the ugliest goal he scored for Bayern, he celebrates it more than any of the great goals he scored. It's just hilarious. He does a knee slide. He's yelling into the crowd. It's hilarious. And yes, it was towards the end of the match. That goal pretty much solidified the win for them. But it was just hilarious to see that. But let's talk about why he scored that goal. Job Bellingham. Not Jude. Job. Borussia Dortmund's number 7. I think I think it might be Dortmund's most expensive transfer of all time. He is up there. I don't know if he's the most, but he is up there. Wearing the coveted number 7 that Jadon Sancho, Ousmane Dembele wore before him, with his name all over the media, all rumors around him that he wants to leave and he deserves more playtime. Niko Kovac gives him about 30 minutes in Dortmund's biggest game of the season so far, and he goes in there and pretty much shits the bed. And he is a young player. You can't be doing that, man. You can't. I know the ball got stuck underneath his foot. Gotta clear the ball. You gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be smarter than that in that position. In that position, you have to be ready to clear their ball. You know, I forgot who crossed it in. I don't know if it was Kimmich or Leimer or Pavlovic. I forget who crossed it in. But Joe Bellingham in that position needs to be ready to clear the ball. Because where else is the ball going in that position? You know they're going to cross into the box. You're the main man. And you got into a good position too, to be able to defend the cross. And to just do that, to be off balance, to stumble, and then let Olise score off a slide tackle. It's just hilarious. I feel for the kid. Was able to pull one back though, and it was a very good goal. Probably the best goal that was scored that game. I think it was Rierson. He puts in a great ball. Brandt, who just came on, finishes it with his left foot past Neuer. Great finish. Nothing he could do. Bayern's defense they stood still. No one was watching the run of Brandt. You thought Dortmund was able to pull one back and maybe make it interesting, maybe, but Bayern held out and won the Der Klassiker 2-1. Another good day at the office for Vincent Kompany and Bayern. It was a very chippy game, a game that was very entertaining. Dortmund, they're going to be disappointed for sure, but Bayern's their big brother, man. They've been their big brother for a while, and this result just shows, even if Bayern maybe aren't the most explosive that game, they still find a way to pull out and win the game. And Harry Kane, man, he's coming for that Ballon d'Or. I'm sorry, he is coming for that Ballon d'Or. But that's going to do it all for this game review. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.